What's up, everybody? Welcome to the final version of DJ's Rookie Report, as we've been tracking and following along with this rookie class of the 2023 NFL Draft, which has really been outstanding across the board. We're going to finish things up today by handing out some awards, and we're going to start with the offensive most valuable player. So we're looking at this rookie class. Man, there's some good candidates, but I think you have to start first of all with CJ Stroud and the job he did as the second overall pick with the Houston Texans. I mean, we've seen him, what he's done in the postseason already. His first postseason start, he was unbelievable, but it really's been an entire season of consistent play from CJ Stroud. Very accurate at all three levels, showing the ability to make every type of throw. The ability to get through progressions quickly has stood out to me. Just a playmaker, and that shows up in the numbers. When you look at some of the next-gen stats and you see throws of 20-plus air yards, and you see CJ Stroud right at the top of the league, tied for first with 30 completions of 20-plus air yards.
Stay like it.
Second completion percentage, second in passing yards, tied for first with 8 touchdowns of 20-plus air yards, and second in passer rating. So for a young quarterback, not just taking layups, not trying to protect him with a bunch of little screens and dump-offs, he was pushing the ball vertically down the field, making big plays, making things happen, and has already established himself as the leader of the Houston Texans. Now, the next candidate on the list would be Puka Nacua. The job he did, a record-breaking year for him with the Rams. What a find for Les Snead in the 5th round with the 177th overall pick. He goes 105 catches, 1,486 yards with 6 touchdowns, setting the NFL record for most receiving yards by a rookie. Also set the NFL record for most receptions by a rookie in NFL history with 105. So a truly incredible season from Puka Nacua, and most years would have been a runaway winner of this award. One more rookie I do want to highlight on the offensive side of the ball, that's Sam Laporta, someone who established himself immediately as one of the top tight ends, not just of this rookie class, but in the entire league. He was exceptional, pairing up with Jared Goff in that passing attack.
Laporta to the 5, to the 2, to the end zone! Touchdown, Detroit Lions!
The 34th overall pick in the 2nd round, 86 receptions. That breaks an NFL rookie tight end record for most receptions in a season, breaking Keith Jackson's record from 1988. 10 receiving touchdowns, only the 3rd rookie tight end in NFL history to reach that mark. So an incredible year for Sam Laporta. Again, someone who can stretch the field vertically, someone who was outstanding after the catch, and while it doesn't show up in these statistical numbers here, someone who was more than competent in the run game as well. So if we're going to hand out the award, I think, look, you have to give it to CJ Stroud at that position to play at that level. Pretty remarkable season that's still continuing for the Houston Texans quarterback in CJ Stroud. All right, let's get over to the defensive side of the ball. And look, this is something that's pointed in the direction of Will Anderson, CJ Stroud's teammate with the Houston Texans, who was the 3rd overall pick. And I want to get to him in just a minute. But I do want to give some flowers to Kobe Turner, the young defensive tackle, the rookie defensive tackle out of Wake Forest, who played for the Rams this year. What a phenomenal year from him. 9 sacks as an interior pass rusher. Pretty ridiculous to be able to put that on tape. Year 1, first crack at the National Football League, to be that dominant on the interior. A phenomenal year from him, and he's very much belongs in this debate and in this discussion. However, when you look at Will Anderson, the consistency from the beginning of the season to the end of the season, the way he held up both against the run and the pass, helping to elevate this Houston Texans defense led by DeMeco Ryans and Matt Burke. He was exceptional.
You know what I'm bringing today.
Pull up some of the numbers. 64 quarterback pressures. That led all rookies. The only rookies with more pressures in an entire season in the next-gen stats era, Nick Bosa and Micah Parsons. That's elite company that he keeps there. 35 of his pressures were quick pressures, under 2.5 seconds. That means he's winning right away. That was also best amongst rookies. How about the get off? This is something that I talk about all the time, scouts talk about all the time. We obsess, how quickly can you get off the ball? Well, we can quantify that through next-gen stats. And his get off time of 0.76 seconds this season was the fastest by a Texans defender since 2016. So big time burst off the ball, a very disruptive player, the most disruptive player in this rookie class. And I believe that's why he is going to be the Defensive Rookie of the Year. Well, that's how I see it shaking out. So you've got two teammates, CJ Stroud, Will Anderson with the Houston Texans. I believe they're the favorites to win the awards for the top rookies in this draft class. But hey, don't take my word for it. Check out NFL Honors at the end of the year, right before the Super Bowl is when that airs. You get a chance to see who wins this award for real. I believe it'll be two Texans, but you can find out for yourself. Just be sure to tune in.